Hero brought to you by Overhead Door Company of Frederick. I'm Tom here with Sergeant Lowe. Good morning, sir.
Good morning.
And you are with the Maryland Natural Resources Police.
Yes,
Is that
sir.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Are you a game warden or a ranger? Do I got those terms wrong?
So we're kind of both. We're the Maryland Natural Resources Police. We enforce all the hunting, fishing, boating laws in Maryland. We're the primary law enforcement in all the state parks. And then on top of that, we're regular police, just like the Maryland State Police, and we can do everything that they can do.
You can pull over somebody for a
pull
traffic.
I did it last night.
You did it last night?
Yep.
And did they ask your authority on this issue?
No, they did not.
Well,
They threw some trash out the window. And
Oh, they did?
Yeah.
That upsets me.
That upsets me too.
And do you have lights and siren on there?
Yes.
And so you pull them over?
Yep.
And you give them a littering ticket. Did you give them a littering ticket?
It's traffic citation. Yeah, we do all this. We're full police, just like the Maryland State Police are.
And so how do you get your start in this?
So I grew up hunting and fishing and just always had an interest in law enforcement. And in 2008, they were hiring. It's usually pretty, from time to time they, I'm totally messing this up.
Not at all, man. You're here with family.
So it's rare, for us to be hiring. So when I saw the opportunity, I jumped on it, and there was like 950 applicants, and I was one of 18.
Wow. How long have you been doing this now?
16 years.
For 16 years. Has the rain been an issue for you guys lately, the rain and flooding?
So as far as like the boating enforcement and that thing, the rivers have been up, and unfortunately we had a fatality on the Monocacy River a couple weeks ago.
That was tragic.
That was very tragic.
And that was just a rough day here.
Yes, and for us as well.
It is. So that in Natural Resources Police, do you guys handle bear hunters?
Yes.
How many bear permits do you give out a year?
That changes from year to year. I believe
it's a lottery situation.
It is
right?
a lottery system in Maryland. I think it was around like between 800 and 900 permits that they give out.
How do you feel about that? Do you feel they need to be called more? Or do you think they're being handled well?
I could see some changes to the way the system is, but our biologists know the full scoop of the population and everything, and then I think we do a pretty good job of managing the population.
Have you had any problem bears this year yet? Any reports getting into the trash, getting into the yard, getting into the bird feeders?
So last week in Hagerstown, we had 2 bears along 70 and Interstate 81 that kept showing up in trash cans and along the road.
I don't think people realize that about bird feeders and grills and grease on the grills.
Yeah, they're especially this time of year, they're after a food source. So if you remove the food source, usually the bears move on.
What about hornets? Do you guys, if a hornet comes in, builds a hornet's nest, do you guys have somebody y'all call to come take that out of there?
That's really not our purview as far as that. That would be, an exterminator kind of thing, but I've never really dealt with that kind of issue.
So you guys have like a, what's the word? A boat, an aquatic, you guys have guys in boats, they go out on boats every day?
Yeah, we have a wide variety of boats, marked boats, unmarked boats. We patrol the rivers.
Unmarked boat on the river?
Yep.
Does it look like an unmarked boat? Or does it look like, you can kind of tell an unmarked car?
It's completely unmarked, and if we're,
and they can pull up alongside you if you're drinking or breaking the law.
Yes.
Well, you deserve it, man, because boats are dangerous. There's a million ways to die on the water. Don't you agree?
There is.
Is there anything that we haven't covered here today?
Talking about the water, just make sure everyone has their life jackets. There's got to be one wearable life jacket for each person on board a boat, and water safety is our thing. So just be safe.
Have you taken a call yet to see for a Bigfoot sighting in Frederick County?
Not yet. I have not had that.
Or a snallygaster sighting yet?
Nothing like that.
Not even a joke?
No.
Oh, man, I guess they're just not here yet.
I don't know.
Maybe
our
they're working their way
dispatchers
here.
do a good job of screening those kinds of calls.
Are coyotes a big problem here?
Yes and no.
Should they call you guys if you have? If you have an animal problem, you don't call them.
Well, we enforce the hunting regulations.
Okay.
That side of the coyote.
I see.
They can be hunted day or night throughout the year. So, a lot of people just either know people that hunt them and try to take care of the problems.
Are you driving a marked vehicle out here today that you pulled somebody over in?
Mine's actually unmarked. I have an unmarked.
An unmarked park ranger. No, you're not a park ranger.
Natural Resources Police.
Natural Resources
Yes.
Police. He knows it all. Sergeant Rob Lowe, taking care of our animals, taking care of you in the wild. Behave yourself, turn around, don't drown, and get your fishing license and hunting licenses.